I am joined by Nikhil today to
Hello.
go over some of these leaks that you guys have sent us. Nikhil, why don't you introduce yourself and let everyone know? I don't think this is your first time on the podcast, or
Yes, it is.
oh my gosh, yes, please introduce yourself then. Tell everyone who you are, what's going on.
Hello, I'm Nikhil. I'm a third year at University of Washington, and I'm on Air UW. And
I want to see them all for the first time when I boot up the stream.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
have
yeah.
genuine reactions to it. But I feel like based on the first one that I opened up over here, and you'll see these tabs here whenever we transition to the full stream. Based on that, I think that we're definitely going to see some amount of we're going to see some stuff that I have seen a little bit of, but I don't think we're going to see a ton. That's kind of like my goal here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if we want to go ahead and transition over that. Hello everyone. Are
Hello,
we here?
everybody.
Are we alive? Yeah, we're alive. Great.
Nice.
I can hear us
Nice.
now. Perfect. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Apparently, we just had some audio issues there, but we're back, and we're gonna load these leaks. I love RoboMaster. So true. Can everyone hear us in chat? Please say something to me and let us know if you can hear us. I just want to make sure audio is good before I continue into these leaks. They're gonna be really exciting. Me and Nikhil are super excited to get to talk to you guys about this amazing, amazing work. So the first leak we're starting off with in my DMs. So I gotta go pull up my DMs now and go grab the DMs here. Anyways, starting off, we're going over here. This is the first thing we have here. We see an armor panel. We see some nice, funny, haha, mechanical stuff going on here. How about you, Nikhil? Are you a mechanical person at all?
I was in mechanical my first year, but then I switched to hardware, so it seems cool.
Anything
seems
here
like a
stand
lot.
out to you?
No. Is there something that
this
stands
just kind
out
of looks
to
like
you?
a regular driver. I mean, the big thing here is this looks like Swerve, right?
Yeah, it does look like Swerve. Yeah.
That looks like
That's
Swerve
true.
to me. That's pretty interesting. So Swerve Drive, SFU maybe bringing in the Swerve Drive.
Okay.
Kind of cool. Good stuff. And if anyone from SFU is in chat, you can also correct me with the context, because your context was look at my DMs, and I can't exactly read every DM I have right now to understand it.
I see.
This one I do actually remember.
What is this?
This is some sort of electrical plate that I asked about. What was it supposed to do again? Hold on, I'm looking through. I have this picture from before. Yeah, okay, this actually goes on in between the Swerve module here. That's where that goes right there, to my understanding.
I see.
Yep. It's actually on each individual motor. They have their own like chassis plate like in this area, and this is the like plate itself. So it goes through this like little hole, is what I understand. It's a pretty cool design, pretty cool stuff to go with. Obviously you're connecting all your chassis ports here. I think it's to get more sensors data is what I remember them saying. And the reason being because they had a really interesting idea. Here's the bottom of this robot now, by the way.
Do we know what robot this is or no? Is that not allowed? Like they didn't tell us that.
Well, given that it has four armor plates, like small armor plates, it's definitely a standard or a sentry. But we haven't seen the gimbal yet, so I can't tell if it's the standard or the sentry. I can't tell
It's
the
kind of
difference.
big.
It
looks a little chunker, you know.
It looks bigger, so I'm assuming this is the sentry.
Exactly.
Who wants to say sentry? I think sentry is.
I want to say sentry. Yeah.
I want to say sentry here. We have the that looks like the PMM at the very bottom. Natalie, if you're in chat, is this inspection legal, by the way, to have the PMM on the very bottom? If you like, isn't it to like be able to see the lights or something? I don't know. I'm not an inspection person, so don't take that with a very big grain of salt. But Natalie's in chat and can probably explain that better than I can. RFID module, not centered, which is kind of funny. It's at the front-ish or the back-ish, I guess, whatever this would be considered.
It's just like a little off-center.
Little off-center. I wonder if that would ever hurt them in any capacity. Like if you come in from this direction, for example,
you have to go farther, you know.
You have to go farther in to get this to be scanning. Very, very strange. Nathaniel saying it is inspection legal. Thank you, Nathaniel, for clearing that up. Okay, this is the stuff that I remember. Okay, so this is where we get to the cool stuff. These are solenoids, by the way.
Oh,
like,
interesting.
Pneumatic solenoids. And this is where the fun stuff comes in here. But essentially, the idea here was that not only do they have swerve, but they have a pneumatic like device in there to be able to actuate their swerve and like their wheels so that they can move with like a sprint dash, essentially, like a step dash. This is illegal, by the way. We have discovered this going forward. So they're not allowed to do this. But this won't
they're not going to use it anymore.
This is not going to be at competition, but this is a pretty cool like idea and a like interesting way to go forward with the like design here to basically get like little step dashing. I don't know if you played Titanfall before, Nikhil, but step dashing in that game is really, really fun. Or if you've played Gundam Evolution, for all my Gundam Evolution fans, that's a pretty good stuff right there. A similar thing, you can step dash with the Zaku, but yeah, so that was the idea there. Nikhil, when I tell you that this was made for like essentially step dashing in order to just like do a little burst of speed without using your electronics, what does that make you think immediately?
Like a cap bank almost.
It's like a cap bank, but it's way more scary in my opinion because you can load this with as much air as you want, and there's no regulation for it.
Oh, I see. Wait, then why is it illegal? Okay, if there's no regulation.
Illegal. Well, so the regulation is that you're just not allowed to have any amount of air on your chassis. Like everything has to be electrical power.
Wait,
essentially.
What if the air is already there, man?
So that's the question. That's why I'm like, I think there's still a way to maybe get this to work, like inspection-wise. Again, I am just conjecturing here. I'm not an expert on the rules when it comes to the build system anymore. It's been a year and a half since I've looked at that robot build system rules because I don't need to. But I could definitely see a reality where this is definitely possible. I think this is the video of it like actuating, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so here's the video of showing off that actuation. See, it's all air control in order to move the wheels. Okay,
well, that's actually really cool.
It's a very cool idea. I wish it was really more legal. I wish that it was allowed because it's so cool. Ugh.
So is it like a combo with like air plus like electronics or just straight
so you
just
would
solenoids?
do both. The air, however, would allow you to move whenever the electronics were not enough. For Avogadro Nink, this is Team SFU Ascension. This is what they were originally going with. However, to my understanding, they scrapped it because it was possibly illegal.
That makes. I mean, if it is illegal, they should scrap it.
But, yeah. But yeah, so this is what they actually ended up doing was just this is their super cap board. Lots of little things on here, for example, that you can't really tell much what's going on here. I can't tell what's going on here, but this is for their super cap. But yeah, and then last thing here, what am I looking at, man? Okay.
Do they own that? That's kind of nice.
This is a Tormac. They are CNCing something, but what's
kind of nice?
Heck is this what is going on in there? So yeah, there's something in there, chat. Hold on, let's zoom in. We're gonna zoom in and enhance.
Zoom in
and
enhance.
That didn't zoom or enhance. What the heck?
Wait, open it.
Hold on. Where is the? Oh yeah, do I have to open with?
Just download it.
Oh, here we go. Here's the zoom in and enhance. Zoom in and enhance.
Wait,
that's as far as we can zoom. What is that?
Are they just trying to show off the Tormac? Is that what they're actually doing?
Is this the Tormac, guys?
Is it
SFU? Is this just showing us that you're rich? You have a Tormac? Is that it? Is this like a poverty stream? You're just trying to make everyone bad? Like, dang, dude, we get it. You're cool.
They're doing band for band.
Literally band for band. What the heck, man? I can't tell what's in there. It looks not interesting. I'll keep it real.
No, it's not even machining anything. There's nothing in it. It's like there's no drill bit up.
I think this might have been a misinput. Oh, it's just Edison's. Oh, SFU member here. It's literally just they're showing off that this is a guy.
Wait, yeah, okay. So it's One
That's
guy
cool.
owns this Tormac.
One guy owns this whole Tormac is kind of crazy.
Bro, wait,
guys.
hold on. Can the wait fade on this? Can we get this guy's info? Like we need one
Please.
Tormac. Like
Chat, can you dox this guy and let us know where he is so we can get
where he
his
is right
Tormac,
now.
please?
We want the Tormac.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked. So a little background on Edison. He is one of the, I think he's SFU's captain for 2 years now. This is his second year being captain there. Edison has like bought so much stuff for Master out of pocket for his team. Crazy that he also just bought a Tormac. This guy owns four
Tormac. Wait, dude, this is the money that like
CNCs?
making the light bulb gets you, you know?
Literally.
Like,
Thomas
dang.
Edison making the light bulb gets you this kind of money. It's kind of true, actually.
Exactly. Yeah. He might have made light bulb 2. We just didn't know.
He made light bulb 2. That's
Yeah.
insane, Nikhil. I don't know if you could say that. Like,
I can't.
what if that's like government secrets? You know?
Oh,
we should be
yeah.
talking about light bulb 2.
Well, he just leaked his 4 Tormacs, man. I mean,
He did leak the 4 Tormacs.
it's on him.
All right. We're moving on to the next team. I'm grabbing stuff here. This is team RHIT Thornbots. I know RHIT has a couple of different leak submissions they made, so we're going to go over this part first, whatever is in this part of the form.
That's black.
Yeah, what's the video? So it'll get played eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, we're slowly, I'm bringing them all over. I have to bring them all over from
There's a lot.
one at a time.
Wait, yeah, didn't you say we had 14 teams to go through?
We have 14 total teams that have leaked to us. So we're going to be covering a lot of leaks today. And honestly, I'm very happy. One thing I got to say to chat, incredibly happy with all the teams that leaked. I will be giving a little reward to everyone who did leak, just because, you know, I'm a nice person at competition. And then on top of that, whichever leak was the best, I'll be announcing at competition itself. We're going to be going over like, oh, whatever leak was the best gets like an extra reward on top of that. To be announced exactly what it's going to be a competition, because I don't know yet. But anyways, let's transition back to the leaks now. And let's start talking about RHIT's leaks over here.
All right.
We got the cap bank here is the first thing. This cap bank. I think we're still on. Yeah, there we go. The cap bank. Here we go. It's a capacitor bank.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
That's what it looks like.
Glad to see we're going to get some more super caps in RMNA. Let's see. Can I see what the rating on these are? I can't really tell. 3.0. Can you tell me? Can I at Gemini? Does that work? How do I ask Gemini on this file? Can I do that? Google Lens it? No, I don't think I can in this setting. Oh, so sad.
Wait.
Not perf board legal rating. Oh, this is not your actual board.
No, exactly.
This is
yeah,
just like the start.
It's like this is just their like design. You know, like.
I see. This is just like the basic design. I understand.
Yeah,
apparently, our audio died again. Is that true, chat?
Man.
Is the audio gone again? We're making some bangers out here.
Yeah, dude. They didn't hear about light bulb 2.
Okay, we're back again.
Wait, this makes sense because you can't put this on a breadboard. The breadboard will melt. Like,
agreed.
So you just need to use this. And then,
yeah.
Do you think they turned this into a PCB?
Yeah, this was apparently made in-house just for testing. Lastly, we were fewer small leaks, including updated legal cap banks. So this is their version of a legal cap bank here. Oh, I know what this is. I have seen this. Here's what your thoughts are here. Because I know what this is, but I want to see if you know what it is.
Is this not the field?
This is the field. It's true.
Yeah.
There's something special about this angle to the field, though, specifically.
Oh wait, are they trying to like do a little like sniping? Is that what's happening here?
Well, it is kind of interesting that you are seeing. You're good. Bring an image of the field real quick up while I do.
Oh, they're on the ramp. Okay, I see it.
They're not even on the ramp though. That's the coolest part about this. This is actually from the bottom. And the reason why, and I'll get into what this. Let me first bring up the field.
Is this like their thing where it's like they can look over something?
Yes. But the cool part about this, where the heck is my field drawing? Is this the field drawing? This looks like an accurate field drawing here. This is the field, right? They're standing here essentially, right?
Yeah.
and able to look over all of this and see what
Oh,
can they even see. They can see almost everything except for the enemy base, which is
yeah,
would be
yeah,
like this is the only part they can't see essentially. It's like this section right here. Now,
yes,
the reason why that's the case, and I think yeah, this is the Eye of Sauron. This is the tower
so
that they have built. This is a
yes.
hero, right?
Oh, it's a hero.
Look how tall it is.
Wow,
This
that's a
thing is
fat hero.
ginormous. Is this a video of it? Please tell me they finished building.
No.
Oh yeah, here's a video of it shooting.
Wait, I think
When I
they're just
first
feeding
saw
it.
the CAD, yeah. Look at how many. Okay, how many balls can you get here? Okay, wait, hold on.
All right, let's
Go to the
count.
beginning.
Count.
Make a guess. Make a guess how many we're gonna see going here.
7.
7?
Yeah.
You think 7?
Yeah, there's already 3
I
in
think
there.
I think at least 13.
13.
I think 13 total will get in
Okay,
here.
there's
Let's
3
go.
already in there.
1.
4. Oh yeah, 2.
Oh yeah, 5, 6, 7,
All right, I lied.
8. There's still room. 9, 10, 11, 12. Literally 13 might be the exact guess.
All right,
I might be
all right,
correct.
all right. Hold on.
I did it.
How
Wow.
did you know? How did
I actually have no clue. I have
you
no clue
looked
how
at
I
it
got that.
before?
No, I haven't. I
call
promise,
hacks.
chat. I promise,
call
chat. I
hacks.
haven't looked at it before. Did it fall back in? That's so funny. 15
that's-
balls is not assembled. It takes 21 to fully index with the whole head assembled, is what SFU is saying. That's
Oh, wow.
crazy. When it's fully assembled, 21 to
21.
shoot. That's a lot of balls, guys. How are you going to keep that many in the hero? That feels like a lot of physical balls to
It
have.
feels like a weight issue at some point.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that beautiful standard as well.
Can it
Very, very nice.
retract up and down is my question.
Can it retract up and down?
I'm assuming not because it looks pretty like
This is a
It's
very
pretty
nice
rigid.
font, though. I like what RHIT has done here. These are both really good, really well done.
yeah.
I will grow nice and tall to protect.
Yes.
I do enjoy some memes as well being sent in. But yeah, apparently, I'm assuming based on RHIT's reaction that like an elevator would be cool. It's not actually a thing they have. But the humble giraffe is here, everybody, as you
Humble
can see.
giraffe.
Partially assembled. We saw a couple of pictures of this as well already.
Wait,
All
can
right,
they,
another
will they
video.
tell us how much it can
How? Let's see. Let's look at a CAD here. Is there a good CAD? This right here. I mean that's a pretty good angle of incidence right there. That
Yeah.
does not look that bad.
But
That
that's
looks pretty solid.
that image looks stretched.
That image does look a little stretched. Is it stretched? I think it's only partially assembled, so we don't have a full movement of it, which is kind of sad. I do want to see it move as well. When it
It's
moves, I'll be very excited. Apparently, I'm being sent
is
more and more videos as well
perfect.
as this is going on. That's really funny. We have another response in chat. Yeah, feel free to send me more things. I'm not going to cover everything if we get past like the original 14 like too long because we have like I'm not going to be here till 10 p.m. just leaking everyone's stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah. All right. What is this video? Also, can I change it from being horizontal? Hello.
No, this is
Rotate
funnier.
Like, dude, I got like it's like a horizontal video that they did like switched to vertical. Why did you do this? Now I have to like rotate my whole head.
Fire
What's
Beyblade.
happening in here?
Are those panels moving? No.
No, they're not moving, right?
No, they're
Is
not.
this the sentry localizing? Maybe is this what it is?
Is that a sentry?
It looks like a sentry, no? Oh no, yeah, it is a sentry.
That's it? Oh, yeah, sentry. Yeah.
Sentry moves. Yeah, sentry's moving. That's awesome.
Oh,
That's
nice.
so cool. Great. I love a moving sentry. Me and Preston have talked about this before, Nikhil. I'll kind of fill you in. We feel like the top 8 teams will all be bringing like moving sentries in general, just because like especially what we saw at Midwest, like CU, RHT I think was also moving at Midwest with their sentry. VT was moving with their sentry. Purdue sentry I believe moved as well. Like those teams, which are all like very strong teams, obviously were able to move their sentries around, do cool stuff like that. As Steven is saying, it's alive in chat. It absolutely is. Very cool stuff. Good stuff, guys. Absolutely. All right. Last thing, peeking mode.
Ooh.
Oh, can it peek you?
It
I
can
think this
peek
is also
you.
the sentry. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's actually really smart as well. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring back up the field because I'm gonna talk a little bit about this peeking mode and why it's so good. Because I think it's actually very worth talking about. If I search for my field design again, bring up. This is the field, right? Yeah, this is a good picture of it. So right here, right? If you're here and your robot doesn't really care about the bumps, you can peek this really well. You can also peek this down here pretty decently.
I see. I see.
These are both really good peeking spots in my opinion. And then last thing, I don't know if you could peek off of this top part and do a lot of damage. I think this would also be a pretty solid place to peek up here in the top.
I think that's like an info peek more than anything.
Yeah, this is more of an info peek. I think that like it'll be hard to get an angle of incidence here. This is one thing about height in this particular version of the game. I feel like teams might not realize, but usually in FPSs, right, being at the high ground is better for you. I feel like if you're here and your opponent is here, they probably can pitch up a little bit better than you can pitch down. So I don't know how much you're actually gaining by being, because the field is also not long enough to make like bullet fall off of the real thing. So I don't know how much you're gaining by being able to peek from here to like the center point, but maybe someone will prove me wrong at a competition, and I kind of hope they will. But all right, let's go ahead and let's load the next league. Thank you so much to RHIT. That was an amazing league. I know we have some more from you guys in a bit.
That's kind of fun. That's a fun hero. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a really fun hero. I'm excited to see it like drive and move around.
But there's gonna be such like unique robots this time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is what I love about Rope Masters. Like when people innovate, oh, it's so good.
Do we know how many teams are doing like what comps they're gonna be running? Like standard, sentry, like hero, something like that.
Everyone is required to field at least 2 robots, and they all have to be unique. So you're not allowed to do double standard anymore, which is actually a pretty big, big rule change in my opinion. That's that's explicitly disallowed. You need to have 2 of sentry, standard, hero, and they all need to be different ones, which I think is an interesting strategy. Sorry, my robot vacuum just turned on and decided to start doing stuff. No clue who told her to do that, but sure, whatever. It's decided that it's gonna be vacuuming today.
What'd you name your robot vacuum?
I haven't named it. I'll keep it real with you. It's just my
Wow.
robot vacuum. I try not to assign it too much personality because I don't want to get too attached in case I ever have to replace it or if it tries to take over the world.
Okay.
But yeah, you think that the robot vacuum code would be as decent as like a good sentry code? You think I could just strap like a 17mm barrel onto it and just see if it'll like work?
It's probably I feel like it would work.
I feel like it could do it. I feel like it could be strong enough to localize and to get stuff. It knows my whole apartment, which is kind of scary.
You just have it run on the field real quick, and then it'll know.
We should robot vacuum for cleanup. All right. Anyways, we're ready with the next leak now. Whenever you're ready, Steven, just give me a heads up when you transition, and we'll start talking about the next leak.
Oh.
All right. So first things first. This is NYU's leak currently. They have some more later that are going to come up, but this is the first one we're going to look at here. This one is, I think it's their hero launcher. Well, obviously it's their hero launcher. It's a 42mm slide kind of weird thing here. This is a very interesting little design here. Oh, there's YouTube chat too. I totally forgot about YouTube chat. I'm so sorry, gamers. All right, who's in YouTube chat? Thank you, YouTube chat and Twitch chat, for working together to get my attention. Okay, so apparently Purdue was not moving at Midwest, but will be moving at RMNA. Amazing. Or sorry, RHT was not moving at Midwest, but will be moving at RMNA. We used it in Midwest to do numbers against our sentry. CU sentry. Solid good stuff. Peaking apparently with the standard is very solid. Does the vacuum have googly eyes? Does the vacuum have googly eyes? Oh, my robot vacuum.
Yeah,
my robot vacuum does not have googly eyes.
It doesn't have a name. Why would I have googly eyes?
Maybe if it comes around the back of my desk, I'll pick it up for everyone to see.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right. Moving forward, we've got Fang Robotics. And first off, very cute. Fang's wires here. They're doing some soldering. It looks like a JST connector here, no? Oh no, it's a 1-pin.
No, that's just a PWM. Yeah.
It's a regular PWM wire. Then here we've got the start of a chassis, it looks like over here. Very cool stuff. I can see the suspension here is coming along as well. It's getting started. Obviously the armor panel mounts. This was like some sort of electronics housing. Maybe the battery also goes in there. Or it might go in the back over there. But yeah, cool stuff. Yeah. Cool stuff. Assembling a chassis, getting it together. We got videos.
Ooh,
Oh,
what is
they've
this?
plugged in something. What's it gonna do?
Is it a motor?
The motor's moving.
Yes,
That's amazing. First year team getting a motor to move. Impressive work.
that is yes.
You'd be shocked how little that happens. Oh,
Yeah,
and you can also like it also like moves beyond like friction. Good stuff.
mm,
Cool. Good work. This is actually very impressive for a first year team to have like a moving robot, to have like the start of a chassis here. Like, solidly done. I'm very impressed.
it's gonna be
And then-
exciting.
Oh, is this just the same video but shorter? This might be the same video but shorter.
It might be
You
the
said
same
the unedited
video.
and the edited.
Nice.
Wait, does it not even show the motor moving though? Oh, it doesn't even go that far. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys, Raven and Fang Robotics. Very cool stuff. Very interesting. I like that a lot. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Pray that
Let's
we
load the
get
next
also
leak up.
Fang jobs. That'd be great.
Ooh, what the? This is an Instagram? Okay, guys, you can't send me an Instagram post. What the heck?
This is not a leak if it's an Instagram post.
It's kind of a leak, I guess. It's a public.
It's like it's a
information.
public leak.
Okay, let's see. What are we looking at here? I had to really zoom in on this one.
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness.
Why did it do that?
Wait, I don't want to get punched by this robot.
This is horrifying. What the heck?
What is
Extends in the
this?
battle. Purdue, why is this doing this? Why is
Purdue,
this punching?
what are you planning?
What is cooking over here?
What are you planning?
Oh,
Is
the
this
context
balancing?
here is very, so the context, as you just guessed, Nikhil, we're currently working on our new wheel-leg balancing robot. It's a 1-bar balancing robot instead of the previous 2-bar version. Still ironing out the control software right now. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense here.
No, I feel like that was done on purpose. I think
Which is why the robot only has one leg attached and bolted to the table. Very cool stuff. Does that mean
Interesting.
that we might see this robot at competition? Anyone from Purdue in chat? You can go ahead and respond to that question. If not, that's fine. You know me. I
That's
would love to see more robots in chat.
Wait, dude, does balancing and like regular standard, do they count as two different robots, or are they both standards? Or like are they both
They are both a standard because there's no more balancing standard definition in the
Oh,
rules.
okay,
Balancing
okay,
standard
okay.
has been removed as a definition. It's just a
I see.
standard, and you can add balancing. I said this about while we're loading up the next leak. I had said this about RMUC, and that I think it would be really cool if you made like balancing hero and balancing sentry, because you're no longer like getting a specific buff for just doing standard only.
Mm.
I was like, you should do all of them, in my opinion.
Everything
However-
is balancing.
Everything is balancing because you get more maneuverability, you can jump off heights and stuff like that. And in my opinion, it could be really cool to do that. Oh my gosh, Purdue saying yes, they are working on getting it working for RMNA. I love to hear
Okay.
that.
That's
That's
gonna be
so
sick.
good.
That's gonna be sick.
So good, so good. I'm very excited to see that. All right, I have brought up 3 more leaks. This is from RHIT again. Some more leaks from
RHIT.
RHIT in a different form submission. All right, here we go. We're
These
gonna
are
hero, but
videos.
it's working. You don't need to show CAD screen. The working hero, it moves. Oh, it's actuating.
Oh,
that was
nice.
a really close-up angle, and
they're trying not to leak it.
trying not to leak. It's like teasing.
Yeah, they're teasing us.
Oh, there it's
Oh.
moving. Oh my god, that is quite unstable. Oh, it is rocking.
Wait, that's
back and
kind of
forth.
fire.
That's awesome. And then do we see it move? That's the real thing. Can this move?
It's spinning fast.
It's spinning quite fast. Nikhil, I did like that you pointed this out originally. We're kind of seeing this here. It's a little bit wobbly, which
yeah. I mean, it's expected. I mean, look how tall it is. I feel like it's just
it is
hard.
really tall. Yeah. Yep. How would you go about balancing this? If you had to like, if you're seeing this robot here, right? I'll pull this
Yes.
up on stream again. You're seeing how tall this is. How would you make this less wobbly? What would you do personally?
I feel like physics-wise, you just have to make the base much wider. That's
Mhm.
basically physics-wise, and
Yeah.
then like, maybe the top, right? If you just more of a gimbal, like more just like think more DJI gimbal,
Uh-huh.
right? You just put that up there. I feel like that would like counteract some of the bouncing, like wobbling.
Yeah.
So like you can also like fire better.
Yeah.
Like, you can like launch projectiles better. Like it doesn't matter if your base is wobbling. 'cause
It's
you're-
snapping pretty well though to like the control. Like if we're
That's
watching
true.
the stick, like that's pretty solid. Good control theory going in there. A in chat is saying tune the shocks. It's surprisingly stable in some cases. You know what? I'll take that. If you guys are saying it's stable, I'm excited.
it's
This
probably
is Sorry, continue to kill. I don't want to keep
Oh, no,
it
no, no,
running
no.
by accident. I was
You're
just saying this
good.
is one of the robots I'm most interested in seeing for sure because it looks really, really cool at comp. At comp, I think this will be a really interesting robot.
It will.
Yeah. Now, going on to the next leak, here we actually have one from overseas. NUS has given us a leak from there,
Okay.
a 2-minute video from
Oh.
all the way from Singapore. Let's see what we got here. Oh, full screen. Oh, it's their midterm video, it looks like, I think.
Sick.
Oh, we have some audio. Is this coming through, chat? It's a nice little song. I'm going to lower it a little bit.
I can't hear it, but
It's their
I'll...
engineer. Oh! There's no audio, chat. Just trust me, it's cool. It's that one song that everyone loves.
What?
Just pick the song. Whatever song you love, that's the one that's coming through right now. Look at that. It picks up the cue.
This is real time.
Real time engineer.
Wait, this is sick.
Oh, sing it for us.
Transitions.
Do 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 do. That's the whole song. Whatever that song is. I don't know the name of it. Don't ask me. They're picking up the gold cubes though.
That's
nice.
Can
they put it in? They're gonna drop it in now. The
They
receptacle.
Almost.
Oh. Can we see the controller? Is that the controller in the top left over there?
I think so.
Look at that. Wow. Home Depot theme. It might be the Home Depot theme. I honestly don't know.
Wait, this looks so sick.
This is so cool. A working engineer. Guys, remember the engineering challenge is also part of RMNA this year. We're going to be having a whole separate competition after 1v1 for it. Guys, they leaked the RMNA cube receptacle. It is just going to be like one of the operators holding it, of course. That's the only way to do it. It has to be.
And then
wrong orientation.
If you pay the operator, he'll make it easier.
To be fair, A in chat, the barcode does not matter for RMNA, if I'm not mistaken. We don't have a scanner, do we? Do we have a scanner for engineering challenge this year? Look at that controller. That's sick. Oh, look at the little design on it.
It's so compact.
It's so compact. Oh my gosh, you control it like that?
That's sick.
That's so
sick.
Cool. Wait, chat, look at this.
Chat, is this
Look
real?
at this. This is so cool. I haven't seen this before. Is this how they do it in China? They're actually coming to RMNA this year. They're not going to RMUC. NUS is going to RMNA this year. This was an announcement we made like 2 weeks ago on the channel. But yeah, that was a recent change for them. But they are arriving. Wow,
that was insane. That was insane.
Really cool. That's awesome. Oh, I love what a team is doing with that. They're controlling with a fake tiny arm. Look at this. Sorry, I'm gonna play it one more time.
That's how they used to control like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
Literally. Yeah, it's literally the dinosaurs from Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
That's so sick.
The controls are
so
dead
cool.
simple, Hanroy. You're so right. That's awesome. That's amazing. NUS, that's a really good leak. Ooh, that's a really good one. Oh, I love that one. All right, we're back to the loading zone. It'll take me a second to open up all these pictures. But yeah, Nikhil, so far, what's been your favorite? What have you seen? You're like, oh, that one was really good. Give me your top like 3.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Giraffe.
Giraffe is really good.
Giraffe's kind of sick. The pneumatic wheels.
Yep.
Like I just add them in. I feel like just
add them.
Don't tell anybody. Just don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. Just let them do it.
If you paint them red and black, they won't even notice that it's pneumatics. They'll be like, oh, it's just more power, you know.
You know, the people at inspection watch our stream, right? Like, we can't just be telling teams to go, hey, yeah, break the rules and don't tell anyone. Cheat actually while you're at it.
No, it's not cheating if they don't catch you, dude.
That's horrible. That's horrible to say. Oh my God, Nikhil.
What is this design?
Write that down. Oh, we're coming through. Okay, we're coming back to this. So this is from Team North Star, UMN, I believe. Please correct me if that's not the right university. I'm pretty sure I'm correct, but I could be wrong. Team North Star, that's what we're going to go with. I don't remember the university exactly.
North Star.
But here we go. Going in, first things first, we've seen some stuff from them earlier today. This is their standard, it looks like. I see the 117mm right there. And look at that chassis design. Very clean. No planing on it yet, but very clean. Yeah. I think we've seen this move actually as of today. I remember seeing this in the RMNA Discord. I believe we saw this move for the first time today.
Oh,
But yeah, and then this
more
is the weight
leaks.
of it. Cool. Only 16.58 kilograms. Not bad. Not bad.
Light.
Very light. Very light. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like how it has technical assessment on it. Okay, so this is the full lineup, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is
Wait, this
Hero.
is.
Oh, it is triple flywheel. Look at that. Hold on, wait. Let's go back. Is there a better way to see it from here? I'm trying to see a better angle to see the triple flywheel. I do. Okay, you see these two. There seems to be a third one underneath it. I don't know if we can catch that perfectly here. But so this is Hero then.
That is
42
Hero.
mm Hero. This is standard or Sentry. I can't really tell. The wires are a little bit everywhere over the place, but I get it.
There's
First
no
year
covers.
team coming to 3v3. No covers, nothing like that. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult to parse everything, but it's still really cool looking. More flywheels equals more damage. That might be true, Steve. I'm not a flywheel doer. I'll be honest. I don't know.
Ooh, what is this? Is this a sponsor segment?
Is this a sponsored segment? Tulane University. Well, I'll listen to it for you guys.
Yes.
I love wild rice and wild rice soup. Can you guys see the captions? Great.
Wow, it is a sponsored segment.
Wait, hold on. Go back. Look at the background. Hold on. Look at this back left. What is this?
What is that? Is that a
That
Sentry?
looks like a Sentry, but two standard barrels on top of each other.
Oh, top down
Right?
Sentry. Yeah.
If that far right one
It's
is
just a
standard,
Sentry. Oh yeah. Sorry,
then
standard.
this has to be
Okay.
Look at that. They tried to trick me with advertising. What the heck, man? I got duped for a second.
We got
Why am I watching
this is a real leak. Yeah. This is an actual leak.
I was like, what is this? Why am I watching this? Can you guys bring this this thing here?
What is this?
Whatever this is. This is
Minnesota
wild rice.
cultivated.
Can we get some wild rice?
Ah, yes, wild rice.
I want some wild rice.
Wait, I like my white rice.
It is Minnesota,
actually.
by the way. I was correct.
Ooh. Okay, wait, that's sick.
They're so excited for RMNA 25.
Oh, there's more wild rice.
That's the picture. That's the wild rice picture. Look at that. Oh, what's in the background here? Okay, so that's the Hero again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the Hero.
Big. What is that big circle?
This is a really good way of doing leaks. What is this huge
what is this
circle
thing?
here? What is happening here? I like these leaks just for the fact that it's like I have to actually like parse through what's happening in these. These are kind of funny. I like that this is a wild rice stream, and then there's just Roadmasters in the background.
Yeah.
That was very smart the way that you guys leaked this. I like the form, I guess, of the leak is very, very interesting to me.
Do you think his shirt says something? Like
what part of I don't understand any of it. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm getting out the Google Lens. 1 second. I'm getting out the Google Lens.
I just want to know what it says. Maybe like that'll lead us to like
leak.
it's another leak.
That would
lead us to a link, you know.
If this was if this is an ARG to get the link, this wins automatically. I would be excited.
This is the best part, yeah. They just win RMNA at that point.
Literally, don't even play the games. Just let them have it. All
exactly.
Right,
translate. What language is that?
Select I don't know. Wait, what's that flag?
Wait, don't. Yeah, you know what? That's like Europe somewhere.
Probably. Anyone know where that flag is from?
Not Netherlands.
Okay.
No. Wait.
It is apparently a volcano of some kind.
Nice.
It's sometimes referred to by the numeronym of E15.
Fire. Wait, maybe that's smaller
what
ice
caps. Their thing. Oh, that would be cool. This is the smaller ice caps of Iceland, apparently. Interesting. Okay. I've learned something today. Chat, we learned some geography and some interesting world culture today. All right, one last video. What's happening here? Ooh. All right, they're putting stuff together. This looks like the Hero again.
Yeah. This is the thing in the background, whatever we saw.
What is this?
Oh, that entire circle is just like
design.
What they used to.
This is the pitch, right?
Yeah.
That's such an interesting design. I really like this. This thing looks like a Tony Stark video. Yeah, exactly. I would say freaking Tony Stark arc reactor for a cannon. It looks like an arc reactor to me.
It does look like an arc reactor. That's
so interesting. What in the Large Hadron Collider is this barrel? This barrel is awesome, actually. That's what it is. It's ginormous. I'm really curious if it works. Like, if it ends up working, send me a video of it. I'll happily look at it again. That's a very cool looking barrel.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sick. Look at these. This is a new 3v3 team. They've never done 3v3 before. Look at how cool their robots look already. Like, way to reinvent the wheel, guys. I'm really interested in this. Really cool stuff.
I
All
have
right.
2.
Next team we have is CU Robotics. Let's see what CU is showing us today. All right. It's auto aim. Oh, it's
Ooh,
dead.
it's a sentry.
What? Wait, look at how fast this was. It's spinning. What's the accuracy rate like here? Was that 100% accuracy? Does it miss? It doesn't.
Oh,
miss
it's not missing. It's not
It's
missing.
not missing a single
it's not
time.
missing. And then it's also like going up and down too. It's like hitting each one.
Holy crap. Guys, that's some amazing CV you've come up with here.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. That was so fast. Is that
Very
2
fast.
turrets? It might be 2 turrets. We can't tell
This
on the
is a-
sentry side. Oh, it's the standard against the sentry, it looks like. 'Cause this
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
double
yeah.
barrel turret. Yeah.
Wait,
Whoa.
dude, it destroyed the sentry that fast. That's pretty sick.
That's awesome. Wait, that's so cool. You guys really confused me with the 4s here. I was like, oh, that's got to be a standard. You got the 4 sticker plates here. But no, this looks like the
that's-
actual standard there. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that gimbal as well. That's beautiful. Double barrel, man. Sick. That was so fast. It's a really quick leak, but really impressive in the fact that it, like, no shots missed is insane.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little small
should
leak,
add the
but
sound.
hello.
I don't think can we add the sound, Steven? Do you think you can do that? Let me see if I need to. Do I need to do something on my
Wait,
end to add the sound?
just do the sound.
That's what it sounds like. Did that come
All
through?
right,
I don't know if
nice.
that came through. I might have gotten audio destroyed there. Hopefully that came through. If it didn't, chat, I apologize. I tried my
It
best.
came through for me.
And that's all that matters. I'm only here to
Yeah.
impress you, Nikhil.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Loading the next leak. We've got some more NYU leaks coming up.
Ooh,
Let's pull them up. Ooh,
what is
interesting
this?
stuff.
Box.
Looks like a box of some kind.
Wait,
Looks like
it's a
maybe
box in a box.
It's a box in a box. Is this some sort of like controls holder, I assume? All right, let's see.
Mm.
Let me read the context here. This is chassis DEEWS, the Deuce, if you will. A
The
box to
Deuce,
store the
yeah.
power management module and PDB, I guess they're like their power distribution board, to connect and power the C620 speed controllers to M358 motors in one area for easier wire routing and electronic placements on the robot chassis. Uses double hinges and 6 magnets. Can you put magnets this close to electronics and it's fine?
Yeah, that should be
Am I
fine.
just old school? That's
Like,
cool though.
as long
Look
as
at
the
how-
magnets don't move, I think you're fine.
Yeah, that's interesting. Look at that. Cool. So you can basically get your whole control system into one little box. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
That's sick. I hope they don't drop it. You don't want to drop the Deuce.
That you don't want to drop the Deuce. So true. Oh, and look at the little logo. Oh, that's so cute. I do have a
That's
little
nice.
soft spot in my heart for that logo. I am an NYU shill. That PMM better
it's-
not be mounted to plastic. I don't think this is plastic. This looks like. I actually don't know what 3D printed material this is.
That looks like plastic.
I'm gonna hope it's not plastic.
Wait,
Chat.
I
NYU,
can
if
see
you're
the
in there,
layer lines. That looks like plastic.
Maybe it's just a prototype. Maybe they're gonna
Maybe,
actually
maybe.
get it out into a better material.
They'll probably use like sheet metal or something.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll see. This is an interesting start. I think this is a proof of concept to show that it's possible, and they'll probably add some more stuff to it later. Let's go with that. Yeah, cool stuff. All right, next thing. We've got more UMN things. This will load. That's a really long response. Holy, here we go. Another video from our folks at North Star.
North Star.
All right, look at this. It's gonna mog us, guys. It's the mog
It's
music, by
mogging.
the way. It's mogging us actively at the moment.
Ooh,
You know the Chad music? That's what's happening right now.
Tony Stark
Ooh,
built this
look
in
at
a
that.
cave.
There's a bass drop there. I love this audio descriptions. I think it's so funny.
Bass drop.
We get to see more of. Also, I did not make this video this quality. This is just how it is, by the way. 360 is the only option.
It's
guys.
because they would reveal too much if it was 1080.
They would. They would. Actually, I'm kind of glad the audio isn't working because I think that would have copyright claimed us at the very end. They started playing an actual song.
Oh.
Okay, so here we see the pitch. We've seen this before. Is this a slip ring going through here, by the way? Right here? Like these look like wires that would be connected to a slip ring, maybe, right?
No, I don't think so. I think this just goes through the hole.
Maybe. Interesting stuff. Cool stuff. It's a huge barrel.
It's a chonker.
It's ginormous. I kind of love this. I do really love large hero designs because it's really, North Star Media Team going hard. Y'all want to volunteer? Low key, get them. It's actually, they're doing a great job.
Yes.
All right. We're moving forward to UTA. Not to be confused with UT Austin. This is UT Arlington.
Arlington.
Yes. University of Texas at Arlington. Error 404 is their team name because they couldn't think of one in time, to my understanding.
Oh, that's kind of
all right. Photos. Something works apparently here.
Sick.
That's what they said. And then the video finally
weight training. They're doing weight training with the robots.
They might. I think they're locking stuff down to make it heavy enough to like. What is happening here? Are they counterbalancing with like a dumbbell? What is going on, dude? This is like Rock Lee.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
This is Rock Lee. Yeah, exactly.
This is Rock Lee.
They're gonna remove the weights later, and this is gonna go super fast.
Dude, it's gonna destroy everyone else. It's gonna open the 8th gate, man. I'm scared. Okay, let's see the video. What's the video like? Ooh, that's a clean standard.
Wait, this is clean.
This is a first year team standard. Hello, this is a clean looking standard.
Wait, is that 3D printed?
Which part? The base? Oh, this
like the
thing
Y, the yaw thing.
Oh, this kind of does look 3D printed. I can't really tell. No, it has a sheen to it, like a really like metallic sheen, right? You see that, like the blue light there. Yeah, okay. that feels like it's probably not 3D printed, unless they're metal printing, which they totally could be.
That's insane.
But this is really interesting. Wow, good stuff, guys. This is a great start for a first year team. This is an amazing looking standard.
Wait, it looks like. For some reason, it gives like retro, like X-Men vibes. I don't even know why.
Yeah, like the X-Men '97 vibes. I get you. I understand. Yeah. Wait, this is sick. This is a good time for me to point out. At competition, there is the Char Style Award as well, which again, we'll announce all these things during the pre-show. Everyone at competition will learn. But the Char Style Award is going to go to this robot, the team that I think has the most interesting looking robot design. And then there's also going to be like a cohesive style award, which is going to be of your whole fleet. Was your aesthetic matching essentially, and who I think is best that way. So look out for both of those awards. And this is definitely a contender for like amazing design for me because I love the whole thing just looks so clean and like fluid. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Where was that last year? I was busy scheduling all of Swiss last year, so I couldn't do it. That's why we're doing it this year.
This year, yes.
Here.
It's gonna be a very prestigious award. I can tell already.
All right, next up, we have more North Star. And it's on Instagram, as usual. This is from 6 hours ago, guys. What? I can't like this because I'm not signed into Instagram. Okay, they're putting up this is the hero again. They really love this hero design. Very cool stuff.
I mean, I do too. It's crazy.
Oh, this is the same video we just watched. I'm not gonna
if you guys want to listen, if they want to listen to the video, they can go to the Instagram.
Yeah, go to the Instagram, guys. There's an Instagram. Go to UMN's Instagram. UMN, shout out UMN Robotics. Go there. You can listen to the video there of the hero that I was showing on stream earlier. Good stuff. Instagram post and edit of hero robot. Love this. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, next one. Wow, we have a ton more from NYU. Holy. Let me pull this all up.
NYU.
New, if you will.
Odeo
Samurai is going to cook us in aesthetics. It might be possible. I mean, they have some really nice looking bots from what I've seen from RMUC. Yeah. And you know what? That's okay. If they cook you guys, they cook you guys. I'm going to be fair and honest with what I enjoy. This actually might give you a little bit of help to what I like seeing in robots.
Wait, why is that thing so...
Right, we're gonna come.
We'll go through. We're
gonna go through one at a time. Okay, this is a spinning motor that was taking like action footage of. Nice. Spinning GM 6020. That looks like a custom board, custom like power distribution panel board. Nice, good stuff. Good stuff.
Nice.
That looks like a Jetson. Yeah, it's a Jetson probably. That's not an Arduino, right? Or sorry, that's not a Raspberry Pi, right?
No, wait. Jetsons are thicker, I thought.
Yeah, is this a Raspberry Pi? That totally might be a Raspberry Pi, by the way.
It might be a Pi. It could also just be like a casing for like a custom board. Oh no! It has like
no. I can see the board there.
Oh yeah,
the board's like Bright green. That's a Jetson Orin. Okay, that's apparently a Jetson Orin according to the people in chat.
Okay,
Good stuff.
it is a
Okay,
Jetson.
Jetson Orin. What's that right there in the corner? Wait. No, Nathaniel's saying, wait, I don't think that's a, I think that is a Raspberry Pi.
It might be a Raspberry Pi.
That really screams Pi to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But like this, just like this, like particular block looks like a Pi.
But what Raspberry Pi has fans on top of it?
I think these are installed, like custom installed. You can buy fans like this for the Raspberry Pi.
I see.
So yeah, and then over here in this corner, well, I'm gonna bring up this corner again. What is this? That looks like a some sort of board as well.
Wait, that just looks like this board.
Oh, it's this,
front.
but
without the XC30s.
Yeah, because the XC30s are here actually. If you look here, this yellow stuff right there.
Oh, it's on the other side.
Yeah, so this is the back side of that board. Interesting. Good stuff. Cool. So this can control like multiple motors, it looks like.
I guess so, yeah.
Cool. All right, next thing we've got. Oh, we got connection. We're in. Pin out.
They've hacked the.
CT build console. What's happening here? Yeah, this is some sort of See, this .ioc. Oh, this is totally a Raspberry Pi, right? That's got to be it. That's so interesting. It's probably a new Pi 5. Unless custom carry board, those aren't the Orin fans. It's typically wider long USB ports. That's what I thought. That looks like another copy of the center board. Yeah. Yep. Chat is agreeing with me here. And yeah, looking at it from this angle, that makes me a lot more certain it's a Pi. But yeah, we can see someone we can see people in the actual like picture. So they have 15.42 volts coming in to this. They're reading exactly 15.4 volts here, right? They're probing it. So they're checking all their stuff is good. They're raising the voltage to 20 volts. It says 20.33 is close enough. 3.4. Interesting. Wow.
Okay.
They have a voltage sensor. Oh, that's a voltage sensor in the actual power distribution panel. Look at that. They built it onto the actual chassis distribution board. They can read it from here, and it's the exact same voltage coming in, and also they're reading it with this multimeter to double check they're correct. That's cool.
That's nice. It looks well calibrated too, yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, very well calibrated. It's incredibly close to see. This is 20.33 volts here, and their reading is 20.4 from the multimeter. They're actually closer with their voltage sensor here with 20.38. That's awesome. That's really good stuff, guys. Very impressive.
Very nice. Is that what the Pi is used for, or is that?
I assume that's what the Pi is for. Yeah.
That makes sense. It has ADCs on it, right?
So. Yeah. Or maybe it's built onto the board. It's one of the two for sure. But
yeah.
Or maybe it's actually the current sensors are on the board, but it's outputting to the Pi, and the Pi is reading it from the current sensor on the board. That's what I would.
That makes sense too. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Yep. Because looking at this, I can definitely see like they have like this like extra controller stuff in here. There seems to be probably they could be sending like some sort of signal. There's like a chip on here you can see on this board, right in the very center. But yeah. Looks the whole thing linked up. Looks like they're holding up one of the chassis, I assume. Because I see the wheels here as well. It's a very it looks like a test bench. It's very like long chassis.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah. All right, moving over here.
It's running hot.
It's running very hot. 29.7 degrees Celsius is pretty hot. Is it like able to withstand this? Is that what this is showing, or is this just showing us like it's very, very hot?
I think they're just showing that it's hot. Maybe that's why they have fans on it.
Maybe that's why they have fans on it.
They need more fans on it, actually.
Interesting. All right. And here we have that design by now. I like that. You put in your name on there. Get the what's it called? Get the resume booster.
Get the link.
They don't say 29.7 degrees Celsius is nothing. You know what? Fair enough. I could believe that. Looks very interesting. Good stuff. I guess this is the finalized version of the chips, right? Like the bluish pattern and everything. Okay. And then this looks like a finalized version.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. Good stuff.
So
there seems to be sensors on it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, look at that PDB revision 2.0.
Wait, I like their logo on there.
Yeah. Oh, the new NYU logo is very nice. I think it's very, very solid. I'm very happy they've changed the logo. I used to think the ARM one was a little bit annoying, but then we did the Hero one. I was like, that was not my best decision ever. And they've made it this nice little clean UV. Now I'm like, this is good. This is a good logo for a team.
It's nice.
Yeah. All right. Next league coming up.
Wait, how many have
Last
we gone
league.
through so far? Oh, last league. Okay.
This is the last one currently on the form, and so
All
we'll be
right.
stopping pretty soon, chat. Don't worry. We're almost an hour into
Don't
stream,
worry.
so we don't want to put ourselves out for too long here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. They want it to go on forever.
They will just keep sending me things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, that logo looks like a W because they're gonna get the dub. That's why.
That is why.
NYU on top. You didn't see my rep video where I tier listed stuff? You should go watch the rep video.
Wait,
Check out
your
my
lights are off.
All right, let's continue forward. Oh my gosh, I'm in the dark. Hello. Leaks are back, by the way, everyone. Let's
Leaks
forward.
are back.
Leaks are
All right,
back.
which team is this?
This is RHIT again. This is them
RHIT
showing us
again.
more random videos you have not posted. This might be their hero movement, is what I'm hearing.
I want to see the move.
Let's see the hero moving. Let's do it. All right, swap them back over. I'm going to start this video.
Oh,
it is moving.
Wait, it's moving over a. Wait, that's crazy.
Over a bump. Yeah.
That's nice.
Solid. Good stuff, actually. You do need to be able to move over the bump. This is 100% true.
This is very important.
If you want to have. Yeah, very important, as you were saying, to kill. If you want to be able to move anywhere on the field, getting over the bumps. Ugh.
Yeah. A lot of teams were having troubles last year.
Oh, yeah. Looking at this, that's a very fast flick for the standard. Holy. Is it like locking onto something, or it's just how it like goes? This is standard here.
Is that the standard or the sentry?
This is standard. You can see the
Standard,
three,
okay.
like right before you
yeah,
right there.
I see.
And also one barrel. Look at how fast it's moving itself.
It's
Hero is actually more stable over the bump, is what RHIT is saying. So that was standard over the bump, apparently, what we're seeing.
Oh. Wait, that kind of makes sense because Hero's heavier, right?
Yeah, Hero is heavier. All
Oh, yeah, and we see their thing is also off axis, the plate.
And look at the wheel, this little center wheel, this dead otopod, right? Like the dead wheel, essentially. But yeah.
Wait,
that's I guess how they're gonna localize.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Look at that, beautiful. Again, talking about the placement real quick of the RFID panel, it's on like a side. I'm curious why teams are choosing to off-center their RFID panels. If you have a reason for that, I would like to know. Not important, just text us in chat, let us know. Very curious what that's like.
I'm gonna make a shout. It's probably because if you move that to the side, then you can put your like dead wheel closer to the center. That's probably they might have like outweighed the whatever like pros cons, and that's probably better where it's like you don't have to off-axis that.
Makes sense. Actually, a very good shout. That makes a ton of sense. All right. Next thing up, we've got this.
Oh,
that's the hero moving. Oh, that looks like it wants to topple.
Yeah. Wait. Can that go over the bump is the real question.
They said it was more stable over the bump.
Oh, this is crazy. This is like really exactly how I thought it would move.
This is a little horrifying. That thing looks like it might fall over. Ooh. It's really interesting. I'm glad we're seeing it move, and it seems to at least not be falling over, but it looks really close.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some more movement. How fast can it go? I guess you don't need to go too fast because you could just kind of take sniping positions on the field with this tall hero. But,
exactly.
Oh, here's it shooting. Oh, look at that angle. That's a very low angle.
That's
it
very,
could definitely
very steep
shoot
angle.
Quite steeply.
Nice.
Cool stuff.
That's sick.
That's some good stuff.
I wonder if other teams are going to have stuff.
I'm curious. Well, that was a lot of teams we went through. I'm curious what other teams are going to be doing now that we've put up all these leaks, if they're going to change anything. I doubt it. It's less than a month to comp. Please don't change anything just because we leak stuff. I can make it move in horrifying ways without falling over, but strangely. The thing is not wobbly at all when driving straight while spinning is what the YouTubers are saying, what the RHIT team is saying.
I see. Okay.
But yeah.
I trust them.
Good stuff. Good stuff,
everybody.
I think we can call it here, Nikhil. I don't know if we need to go. That's all of our leaks for today, chat. It's been a pleasure having you guys. Yeah, we're really excited for competition. After seeing all these leaks, especially, I'm like, wow, teams look so cool this year. Like everyone's got so much good stuff going on. It's just like, it's so interesting to me that every team has like changed their design so radically given the new rule changes. Like I feel like this was not what I expected, but I'm really happy for it, right? Like a lot of teams are building really interesting new robots. Like I'm thinking of North Star, for example. That's a really good like design for like their hero. Their Sentry that we saw in the background of one of those leaks. The fact that it was a double barrel, but it's like top and bottom. I'm very interested to see how that works and what's going on there. I really, really want to see that at comp and working. But yeah, a bunch of new teams showing us some good stuff. Some older teams like CU as well, showing us some really cool stuff with that 100% accuracy. I think this might be the most interesting design-wise year of RMNA so far. I think that's got to be true. I feel like we've had a bit of a stagnation for the last couple of years with like everyone kind of doing similar standards, similar sentries, similar hero designs, and now we're seeing some good variety, and I'm very, very excited for that personally.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it's like you see that every year we're getting cooler, like more like specific robots, you know, that are tuned for like one certain activity, which is like it's nice. You're gonna get to see like really cool, like unique robots, which I'm happy about.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting. Okay, one more time, I have been told apparently that VT. Hold on, VT. Instagram.
Their stocks are going down.
Their stocks are going down. No, their stocks
are going.
Okay. Can I go? Okay, can someone? Okay, someone in chat. Can you link me the VT Instagram post that you're talking about that they posted apparently on YouTube? Is telling me that VT posted on their Instagram, and I'm like, all right, we'll look at one more. If you can get it to me in the next 2 minutes, I'll look at one more on Instagram just because I love doing this stuff. People are asking for a part 2 as well. Nikhil, I think we could do a part 2 maybe. I might send out the form again, let people add some more stuff now that they've seen how fun this can be. And then we'll grab some more. We'll do another session of this probably coming up.
Wait, but this time for part 2, I need them to make it more creative leaks.
Absolutely.
They need to put more effort.
Take inspiration from UMN. UMN did such a good job in terms of the
that was beautiful. That's so funny.
I really need that wild rice at comp. I'm telling you guys now. Please bring the wild rice at comp.
I would like to eat the white rice.
I'm assuming that our chat actually bans the links. You can just DM it to me. All of you know me. All of you have me on Roguemaster's Discord. Put it in the Discord or something. Someone's got to have the Instagram.
Put it in the Discord.
Put it in the Discord. If you can't put it in chat for whatever reason. Oh, thank you, Sumed. Sumed got it.
Sumed.
Let's go. UW.
Yeah.
They have a balancing?
What?
And it jumps!
Whoa!
Wait, look at it. It like sits on the thing and can move.
And it just retracts its wheels.
Oh my god.
That's sick.
That's so cool.
It moves.
It doesn't really jump. That's true. It does kind of just slam itself into the thing to get on top of it. Wait, that's so smart. It's a controlled fall. Exactly.
Wait, that's so cool.
Why is it a sad cat?
Yeah, why is it sad? It should be a happy cat.
It looks so cool.
That's all the other teams.
The sad cat is all the other teams. Everyone picks the Mog music. I can't like these posts because I'm not signed in. I need to actually. This reminds me that I should log into the RMNA like tweet Instagram and start doing posts again there as part of the media team. But I have been a little bit lazy. That's so cool. Look at this, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna watch it one more time. That's so cool. So there is gonna be at least one balancing at comp. I'm so happy. VT, you've made my day. I'm balancing's biggest defender. I love balancing. When Purdue told me originally they weren't doing it, I was very sad. But apparently they're doing it now too. I'm happy. Yeah. I'm in a good mood today. That was a great leak to end on. Amazing stuff, guys. Great job, everyone. Awesome leaks. If you guys want us to do more of this, please let us know. Like, I see that this is probably one of our most popular streams. Nikhil, thanks for hopping on, man. You're a very great personality to have on the stream. Let's give a shout out to Nikhil. First time on the podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Incredible work. But yeah, chat, I think that's going to do it for us. Nikhil, you want to sign us off for the day?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Cool leaks. I'm excited. Potentially 2 balancing standards at comp this time, which is going to be really cool.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching so far, and we'll see you next week. Is next week?
I think week after next we're doing. So this is going to be something I'm announcing on Monday. I'll give a little teaser here. We're going to be holding a RoboCells tournament in the near future, and you guys will be allowed to participate, and there will be prizes probably in some regard. So that'll be pretty fun. Keep a lookout for that. I'm finishing up a translation mod for it, so you guys can have English with it. It'll take me a little bit longer though, so we'll give that announcement finally. Maybe if people really want to do more leak stream, maybe we do one next week for leaks. But definitely on June 14th, I think is the date. That's gonna be June 7th or June 14th. We're gonna be running the Robo Cells tournament. So that's gonna be the next big thing, and then the week after that, Nikhil, is Cop. That's when it starts. It's competition. Yeah. We're right at the door now, guys. Exciting stuff. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. We're gonna sign off now. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.